This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. The demand for Rolex timepieces has surpassed the available supply by a considerable margin, resulting in waitlists extending over multiple years. Devotees of horology must comprehend the essence of these waitlists and the significant challenges they entail. They encounter a formidable impediment within the realm of watchmaking. Merely entering an authorized dealer and expecting to purchase a desired Rolex, regardless of one's relationship with the establishment, is unlikely to yield success. The waitlist is maintained by dealers functions as a queue, determining the order in which prospective customers can obtain coveted Rolex timepieces. It is imperative to acknowledge that not all retailers readily divulge information regarding these lists. In certain instances, they may directly convey their unavailability of Rolex watches and bid farewell to the customer. In this video brought to you by the Luxury World, we will be exploring the most sought-after Rolex timepieces and the durations of their respective waitlist times. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, we highly recommend doing so now to stay informed about our future video releases. Rolex 1908. Debuted at the latest Watches and Wonders event last year, the 1908 collection emerges as the successor to the Cellini line, embodying a classical aesthetic inspired by Beethoven and signaling a new direction for Hans Wilsdorf. This collection highlights a slender case adorned with a fluted bezel, available in either yellow or white gold. Given the recent release of the 1908 collection, determining the current waiting period poses a challenge at the time of this video. However, it is anticipated that a fresh waitlist will be established, with initial estimates suggesting a minimum of 6 months. The primary challenge associated with the Rolex waitlist stems from the inadequate supply to meet the escalating demand. Over the past decade, there has been a notable surge in the popularity of luxury timepieces, with Rolex particularly coveted. Rolex occupies a distinguished position as one of the most coveted brands in the industry, coveted for its associations with prominent figures, its superlative chronometer certification, and its utilization of premium in-house materials. Despite Rolex's annual production of approximately 1 million watches, the brand consistently contends with heightened demand, resulting in long waitlists. This underscores the likelihood that waitlists will remain a persistent feature of the brand's enduring appeal. Rolex Datejust. Introduced in 1945, the Datejust swiftly garnered acclaim as the inaugural self-winding, water-resistant chronometer wristwatch to exhibit a date in a window positioned at 3 o'clock on the dial. It encapsulated a comprehensive synthesis of all the pioneering advancements Rolex had accomplished to that juncture. Preserving its iconic design elements throughout the years, the Datejust seamlessly integrates chronometric accuracy, water resistance capabilities, and a self-winding mechanism. Prospective buyers should anticipate an average waiting duration of 3 to 6 months when seeking to procure a Datejust timepiece. Rolex Seadweller. This Seadweller epitomizes Rolex's pinnacle in dive watch craftsmanship. Initially introduced in 1967 to fulfill the demands of deep-sea exploration, it underwent a notable revision in 2017 to commemorate its 50th anniversary. This update included an enlargement of the case diameter from 40 to 43 millimeters, along with the addition of a Cyclops lens to enhance date legibility. Prospective purchasers contemplating the acquisition of a Seadweller should be prepared for an average wait time ranging from 3 to 18 months on the waitlist. Rolex Submariner. The Rolex Submariner made its debut in 1953 and was officially presented to the public at Baselworld in 1954. This pivotal moment established the benchmark for the design of all subsequent dive watches. As a specialized collection comprising solely sports and professional models, they marked a significant milestone as the first timepieces to feature waterproof capabilities up to 100 meters. Additionally, they were the pioneering Rolex models to introduce the now iconic Mercedes hands. Typically, obtaining a Rolex Submariner model entails an average waiting period of 6 to 12 months. Rolex Oyster Perpetual. As a fundamental archetype for all Rolex watches, the Oyster Perpetual has its origins in the unveiling of the Oyster in 1926. Distinguished by its waterproof construction, precise timekeeping, and elegant simplicity, Oyster Perpetual models deliberately adhere to a minimalist standard to uphold the collection's essence. While often regarded as among the less sought-after Rolex timepieces, acquiring an Oyster Perpetual typically involves an average waiting period of 6 to 12 months. Rolex Explorer. Debuting in 1953, the Explorer represented a noteworthy milestone for Rolex, being associated with the first triumphant ascent of Mount Everest. Rolex played a crucial role in this historic feat, as the climbers, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay, sported the bubble-back Oyster Perpetual timepiece. Subsequently, the Explorer was launched in 1953 to honor this extraordinary mountaineering achievement. It swiftly gained favor among royalty and prominent figures. Prospective buyers should anticipate an average waiting period of 6 to 18 months when considering the acquisition of a Rolex Explorer. Rolex DayDay 36mm Puzzle Dial. The Day8 achieved a groundbreaking milestone as the inaugural calendar wristwatch prominently displays both the date and the day of the week spelled out in full, presented within a curved window positioned at 12 o'clock. Recently, the Day8 underwent a revitalizing transformation with the introduction of a design concept termed the Puzzle Dial, imbued with an optimistic motif. Given that this constitutes a variant within the Day8 collection, the anticipated waiting period to acquire this distinctive timepiece is expected to range from 6 to 36 months, or potentially extend even further. Rolex Day8. Debuted in 1956, the Day8 heralded a significant breakthrough in horological innovation as the pioneering wristwatch to incorporate a calendar feature. This function displayed a full display of the date, day of the week, and the week itself spelled out within a dedicated window on the dial. For aficionados in pursuit of a luxurious timepiece, the Day8 is meticulously fashioned exclusively from precious metals, including 18-karat yellow gold, white gold, Everose gold, and platinum. Dubbed a president's watch, the Day8 turned this moniker owing to its association with numerous global leaders, such as Ronald Reagan, Nixon, and renowned celebrities like John Mayer. Its connection with the Distinguished President bracelet further enhances its standing within the horological community. Prospective patrons contemplating enrollment in the waitlist should anticipate an average waiting period ranging from 6 to 36 months. Rolex Sky Dweller. Introduced in 2012, the Sky Dweller stands as one of Rolex's more intricate collections, integrating several patents that elevate the complexity of these timepieces. Featuring the ability to display 2 time zones via the off-center disc and the Saros annual calendar, this watch epitomizes clarity for travelers who demand it on their adventures. Should you be considering acquiring a Rolex Sky Dweller, expect an average wait time ranging from 8 to 24 months on the waiting list. Rolex GMT Master 2. Launched in 1955, the GMT Master emerged as the essential timepiece for enthusiastic travelers. Rapidly embraced by pilots, the Rolex GMT Master gained widespread acclaim, and in 1959, the brand's collaboration with Pan Am began following the inaugural non-stop flight from New York to Moscow. In a significant upgrade in 1982, a movement was introduced, enabling the hour hand to be set independently from the other hand, marking the transition to the contemporary era of the GMT Master 2. The typical waiting period to acquire Rolex GMT Master 2 ranges between 12 to 24 months. Rolex Daytona. Debuted in 1963, the Rolex Daytona has stood the test of time and remains an emblem of horological excellence. Particularly revered is the Paul Newman Reference 6239 model, cherished for its distinctive dial and scarcity as the inaugural Daytona reference. Securing this timepiece, with its unique dial configuration and association with the legendary actor, is akin to striking gold. Inspired by the illustrious Daytona racetrack, these watches are inherently tailored for racing professionals, often featuring a tachometric scale and a high-performance movement, thus making them the preferred choice for automotive enthusiasts worldwide. The Rolex Daytona boasts one of the lengthiest waiting periods, ranging from 12 to 36 months before prospective buyers can acquire this highly coveted timepiece. What are your opinions on the Rolex watches and the waitlist times we shared in this video? We would like to see your answers and opinions in the comments section. Remember to follow us too and give us a thumbs up. Once again, this is the Luxury World, and we look forward to seeing you again in our future videos.